Yujiro Hanma is no longer a human. This man is an absolute animal. A creature. A god, if you will. He is the all-star, level 100, Supreme King, SS tier, 5-star, all badge, level 100 battle pass menace! He is an absolute menace to the world. I would not be surprised if he's from O Block, okay? He is evil. When you're a kid, you probably want to play with dinosaurs. Okay, you probably want to just see a dinosaur. This man wanted to be better than a dinosaur at a kid's age. He wanted to defeat a dinosaur. That was his dream. Yujiro is actually godly. He knows no human bounds. If the heavens were to fall on him, he could use his juicy, muscular calves and hamstrings to press it back up. I mean, the guy literally has veins on his veins and is a demon on his back. Alright? It don't get more badass than that. When Yujiro grew up, he became a paid mercenary, so he could walk around beating niggas' ass, but at the same time collecting his paycheck to support him eating 100,000 calories a day and 10 Coca-Colas, alright? Kids in Africa are starving because of this man. He does not care. Later, Yujiro travels to Vietnam, meeting an absolute baddie, alright? I gotta keep it real. With his Hall of Fame Riz, what does he tell her? I can peel your face like an orange if I wanted to. Bro's game is off the charts. He decides to keep her around anyways, even though he already knows these hoes be wildin'. But as he suspected, she betrays him later on. He had no choice but to rape her, making her pregnant, traumatizing her. But the revenge is not from the rape. It is from her having to get around an annoying ass baby, right, for the rest of her life. Yujiro said he was done with these bitches, but later in his life it was 3 a.m. and everyone knows not to call Freddy Fazbear at 3 a.m. or else you'll get uncontrollably horny. But he made that mistake. He went to a dinner party, found the baddest baddie, and with no regard for her husband, beat the shit out of him, and also went up to her saying, I want a son. And he got a son like it was Petco, right? He just bought him right there. Because Yujiro's suit and tie was simply too powerful. But don't worry, he's no fool. He only wanted a son because he can't think of a worthy opponent. He has defeated everyone. The only person that maybe could defeat him is the younger version of himself, so aka his son. He wanted a battle. Later, Yujiro Hanma fought his son, not even responding to his attacks. Just like me when my baby mama calls about child support. But anyways, when the battle started, it was interrupted by a literal earthquake, alright? What did Yujiro do? Wait for it to pass? No! Yujiro never tucks his tail. He punched the earthquake, making it flee the battle and forfeit. Because Yujiro simply outclassed it in every single regard that you could possibly think of. After this battle, Yujiro went back to his old ways, flying around in a helicopter, beating people's ass and disappearing like nothing ever happened. Of course, no parachute, those are for pussies. He uses his lats, they're so big he uses them as wings and flies down gracefully. Later, Yujiro joins the tournament with his 2 sons that are also in the tournament. He fights everyone, telling them how garbage they are, destroying them very easily, low difficulty. When one of his final matches comes up, he even backs off because this person's actually a really good fighter. But still not good enough since they are a human. Alright, Yujiro overpowers him completely, where the man decides the only way to defeat Yujiro is by dying, then coming back to life. So this man is actually using a forbidden jutsu and still losing to Yujiro because Yujiro is just like that. He is simply built different. He's also Supreme King, level 100 all-star badge, overtake demanding expansion into your bitch's room. Wingman, alright? When his son's about to do the dirty, the naughty, he appears out of nowhere like a fucking ghost and encourages him to do it all day. Do it until he doesn't like it anymore, then do it some more. That is actually like almost word for word. He is a god tier wingman. Later the time comes for him to actually face his son within the tournament. It was a really good match, really good. Honestly, love the fight in the anime, but he absolutely obliterated his son. That is something all good dads do. You have to let your son know, how it is in the real world. He actually tells him that he's negative 15% on his body fat, so even his muscles have muscles, and his veins have muscles. His brain has muscles. He is that overpowered. But after that, he calls his son the best fighter in the world, even though he's almost dead. He's literally gasping for air. He about to die. But Yujiro's that kind. He'll let a loser think he won.